Mercury, check it out. It's our world heavyweight champion.
Oh man, I'm so impressed. Dude, can I kiss up to you and get a title match just like JBL did?
Yeah, seriously. How can you be so thick? You gotta know that JBL's just been sucking up to you so we can get that world heavyweight title, right?
You know, that's none of your business, dude. He had plenty of chances to stab me in the back, and he hasn't.
That just means he's saving it. You're like the only guy in the locker room who doesn't realize JBL's setting you up.
Oh, really? Calling me a liar? Is that what you're saying? You fruity booty little movie star wannabe?
Whoa!
You wanna run your mouth, boy? You do it to my face. You hear me? And so help me, I will beat some respect into you and your big bad boyfriend in that ring tonight.
Good evening to our fans from Vancouver, British Columbia. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Hey, partner?
Hey, Cole, it's pretty funny you said, hey. You know, like the Canadians, they always go, hey. You know, hey.
What can I say, Taz? The enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw a crowd this pumped up for SmackDown action. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is gonna go down.
Johnny Nitro struts around here like he's God's gift to sports entertainment, and I don't mind telling you that makes me sick.
Of course, it makes you sick, Cole. Every time you see Nitro, it reminds you of what you're not. Strong, talented, good-looking guy, funny, with a hot chick. You are a tool.
Not to mention obnoxious, arrogant, and completely ethically bankrupt.
Bankrupt? What are you talking about, dummy? What are you talking about? Between his WWE career and his Hollywood connections, I'm sure Nitro takes home a pretty decent paycheck. Unlike the pit. Oh, man. These WWE fans, they know what's coming next.
Pedigree! Pedigree! That's gotta be it! Oh, no. I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
Whoa, you're not kidding, Cole. He's busted wide open.
Get in there and he's going for the pin!
I like JBL's style, Cole. He sets a goal for himself. He tells you exactly what he's going to do, and he goes right out there and he does it.
Yeah, JBL...
This could be 3 right here.
Here are your winners. Triple H.
What's up, champ? Listen, I got a match with that punk Joey Mercury tonight, so I won't be able to be at the ring when you take on Nitro. But I'm sure you won't have any trouble with him. Man, it just burns me up, the thing goes...
A big Southern California welcome to all our SmackDown fans. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside in San Diego.
Big shout out to all our great fans in the 619 area code here. I love San Diego, baby.
No kidding, partner. San Diego couldn't be more excited for SmackDown action, and we couldn't be more excited to be here.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. I'll tell you what, right now, on the record, you look at a guy like Johnny Nitro, you might be looking at the future of SmackDown right in front of you.
Could you gush any more about Nitro, Taz? He's got talent, but he's also got a long way to go before he lives up to that kind of hype.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Every time I see Johnny Nitro in action, I'm blown away. Hey, let's think about it. He's still just a kid.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's got something big planned.
Pedigree. They don't get much bigger than that, Cole. Holy cow, Cole, look at that. Talk about a crimson mask.
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk in a match like this.
Unfortunate? What the hell are you talking about? This is great! Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. He dodged that bullet.
Oh my God! Here it comes!
The pedigree! He's looking to put his opponent away right here!
He's got him covered!
Here's your winner, Triple H.
Hey, pal, I talked to Teddy Long, and I just want to let you know that I completely understand why you couldn't give me the rematch. There are a lot of contenders out there, and I hate to be accused of getting another title opportunity just because we're friends. But listen, whoever you're facing at Survivor Series, I want you to be 100% when you do it, so I'm going to manage you against Boogeyman tonight. I'm still caged inside.
Good evening to our fans from Vancouver, British Columbia. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Hey, partner?
Hey, Cole, it's pretty funny you said, hey. You know, like the Canadians, they always go, hey. You know, hey.
What can I say, Taz? The enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw a crowd this pumped up for SmackDown action.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is gonna go down. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to...
Whoa! Talk about giving your opponent a little taste of his own medicine. Man, this Mac, he's going for the pin, Cole. Oh, man, these fans are fired up.
Wow, they don't get much closer than that. And it looks like he's bleeding. This is not going to help his chances.
Well, that depends, Cole. I mean, some guys, they go a little nuts at the sight of their own blood, and they become unstoppable.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good... Uh-oh. Looks like he's got something big planned.
Pedigree. They don't get much bigger than that, Cole.
A textbook reversal. He may get the 3 count right here.
Boy, you talk about a physical match.
Yeah, no kidding, Cole. Whoa, clothesline from hell.
The champ is down and won't be getting up. I knew JBL was up to something. Give me a break. No one did.
Hey there, pal. You feeling okay? Well, I feel like I'm done kissing your ass. I've been doing it for 2 months now, and I'm sick of it. Now I'm going home from Survivor Series with the World Heavyweight Championship around my waist. And there's not a thing on God's green earth that you can do about it.
I don't believe it. He had us all fooled. I really thought JBL had changed his ways.
It's that darn time, Cole. JBL can't control himself when he's around.
I never thought Champ would fall for my Mr. Nice Guy routine that long. Well, apparently, his malignant case of wall-to-wall dumbass is as bad as all of you idiots in the cheap seats. Every time an arena full of you morons would cheer for the new JBL, it was just pathetic. You know, I'm not surprised that the champion didn't give me my rematch, because he knows I'd take the title from him like candy from a baby.
Hey, JBL, guess what, boss? Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it.
Baby, you're the one crying and whining like a little baby that crapped his diaper. JBL, there's an old saying that comes to mind. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get your ass handed to you in your own ridiculous 10-gallon hat. I changed my mind. This Sunday at Survivor Series, it's you and me for the World Heavyweight title. In a last man standing match. And tonight, I want you in a cage match. Time to play the game.
A big SmackDown welcome to all our North American fans from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside.
I'm telling you something, Cole. These Canadian fans are just as pumped as the fans in the U.S. This is going to be a great show.
You're absolutely right, Taz. There's no doubt in my mind that the SmackDown superstars are going to give Toronto the show of a lifetime. Great reversal.
He slipped out of that one.
Superstar successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner. I wonder how JBL's going to try to cheat his way to victory here tonight, Taz.
You're out of line, Cole. And you probably don't want to slander a guy who's got as many lawyers as JBL's got either.
It's not slander if it's true, Taz. And if JBL wants to make an issue of it, I'm sure I can come up with plenty of evidence to support what I say.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE.
JBL has every advantage you could possibly ask for in his life. Money, talent, fame, and a natural drive to succeed. And I think that's why it's so disappointing to see him act the way he does.
What are you talking about, Cole? Everything JBL does, he does for the WWE fans. He's rich enough that he doesn't even have to put his body on a line night after night. He does it because he's a man of the people.
Oh, please. He does it because the rush he gets from performing with thousands of WWE fans is something that money can't buy. JBL's on an ego trip. It's as simple as that.
That's a disgusting thing to say, Cole. I'm ashamed to be associated with you. JBL is a humanitarian. He's a regular, what do you call it, philanthropist. He's like a Rockefeller in a wrestling trust.
Well, if you're done trying to get yourself written into his will, I think we better just agree to disagree about JBL. As far as I can see, we're looking at two completely different people.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never...
Oh, my God! Here it comes!
The pedigree. He's looking to put his opponent away right here. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree. That's the way you do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take the fight right out of you.
I hope this is over soon. No matter how many times I see this, I just can't get used to it.
You're getting a little squeak.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's got something big planned.
Pedigree. They don't get much bigger than that, Cole.
Will his opponent stop him from escaping, or is this one over?
This has got to be it, Cole. He's almost out.
What a brutal match. Could this be a preview of things to come at Survivor Series?
I can't believe he...
I hope he's not looking for a weapon. That could do some serious damage.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fame.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat. JBL's a financial. He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
Did you see that? Ring that...
Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup. The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
Boy, JBL sure is a piece of work. He's got every advantage in the world. Money, talent, athletic ability, and it's still not enough for him.
That's what makes JBL so great, JR. He never sits back and rests on his laurels. He's always setting his sights higher.
And I have no problem with that. That's an admirable attitude. But JBL doesn't just try to improve himself. He spends a lot of time and effort.
Oh my gosh! The fight just spilled out into the crowd!
That just goes to show you, King, anything can happen in the WWE.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
He countered that and made it look easy. You're not going to get him with that one.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated conflict, and as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem... Did you see that, JR? The table practically exploded. JBL might be my favorite superstar on the SmackDown roster.
Oh my God! That foreign object is certainly being put to good use.
It sure is. I wonder if the manufacturer ever thought it would be used like that. He saw that one coming.
What a vicious chair shot!
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR. Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I can't believe what I'm seeing. He used his opponent's own finishing move. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, Jay.
Good Lord, what an impact!
That's the way to do it. Keep going.
Oh, man, what a shot from that foreign object.
What are you talking about, JR? I'm almost sure that was made in America. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't bad. He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not without pedigree, he isn't. God, what a debilitating maneuver.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech. These fans love confidence in their superstar. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until...
It's over. It's finally over. The champion has successfully defended his World Heavyweight title in one of the most brutal last man standing matches I think we've ever witnessed. That was